Hi, my name's Franklin, and I'm here on my home planet. I'm just collecting some carbon before I go. I'm going to attempt to get into my. Spaceship momentarily. I'm very excited about it, but I have to confess, a little bit nervous. Thermal protection offline. Why? What did I do wrong? Oh, I'll tell you what. It is a lot of work. Just having this exosuit. I find it a little bit stressful. Oh, I need zinc or titanium or a shielding shard. Well, I have a shielding shard, but it's in my... Okay. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to very quickly go ahead and get the rest of this carbon, and then, because it's going to be very bad for my health, I'm going to find my ship, get in my ship, and I'm going to have to make a decision about my relationship with this planet, because it's 72.4 degrees Celsius, and I'm experiencing extreme heat damage. Seek shelter from extreme heat. Well, I'm obviously trying to seek shelter from extreme heat. That's why I'm headed toward my ship, but I'm not going to get there for 20 seconds, so hopefully I will not... So, I mean, one of the things that I am struck by is that while I don't believe in the hierarchy of needs, like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, I think it's a bunch of hooey. I will say that the moment I started experiencing extreme heat protection, I completely stopped worrying about what constitutes a good or well-lived life, and was only thinking about how I needed to get into my ship. Hold R2 to take off. I don't know which one R2 is, but we'll give the... Oh! It's happening! It's happening! It's happening! Oh, it's... I'll tell you what, this is the way to experience my home planet. Right up here. It's just gorgeous. Okay. No need to go any faster, I don't think. Hold R2 to accelerate. Fly up using... don't really know what that button is. To exit the atmosphere. I'm not ready to leave the planet, you know? I'm not sure that I ever want to leave the planet. This is my planet, and... I'm just not sure. Can I shoot from up here? Whoa! Okay, that was a little scary. Can I do a full turn? Oh gosh! Oh boy! That was nauseating, but exciting. I've been wanting to explore these mountains because I've been looking at them in the distance, so I'm gonna try to get to these mountains. I'm going 57 units of speed, which seems like about what the speed limit ought to be on my planet. I don't think I'd want to necessarily go any faster than 54 units of speed. This just seems like a nice steady pace. But, I mean, I'll tell you what, it's beautiful. Anyway, what I was saying is that while I don't believe in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, I do believe in it getting really, really scary when you suddenly find yourself in, like, extreme unwellness, and then... everything else turns off, and you stop making those considerations, and you consider only, well, what can I do to stay alive? In my case, get to the starship. Look at that. Is that another planet, or is that our sun? I don't know. It's really beautiful, though. What's happening? Am I going too slow? Do I need to speed up? Okay. I don't want to accident... Whoa! What's happening? It doesn't want me to go down. I do not want to leave the planet. Stop asking me to. So, at this point, I'm just looking around my planet, trying to get a sense of whether this can be a place where I can make a life. And it feels to me increasingly like I can't because of this extreme heat damage issue. I don't think that I want to explore endlessly and try to get the most powerful multi-tool or the most powerful spaceship or whatever. Because in the end, like, what... You're still gonna die, you know? Like, what the things that you're going to like, what are you going to accomplish in the context of, like, what you really need to accomplish to feel... Well, what are you looking to feel? Are you looking to feel happy? Because if you're looking to feel happy, I feel like you just got to find a place that's awesome and stay there. What is this? This is amazing. This, like, rock formation in the sky. Whoa, I'm going to try to avoid hitting that. Yeah, so I guess I guess I maybe do need to seek another planet. But then once you know, it's a dangerous game because once you start to explore, you get the exploring bug. And this is kind of the history, like, it's kind of the story of humans. You know, that we started out for like 250,000 years, to quote the book Sapiens, an animal of no consequence, right? Like, we were living with lots of other animals. We weren't particularly successful. We weren't a particularly amazing species or any of that. And then we got it in our heads to start having bigger groupings. I thought that was some liquid water, but it was just a mirage. To start living in bigger groupings, and then eventually we figured out some agriculture, which allowed us to have a surplus, like a food surplus, which allowed us to have specialization of labor, and then pretty soon we're you know, in spacesuits on the moon, which is awesome. Except I don't think along the way we've really stopped to consider, why are we doing any of this? It's like that great Edmund Hillary quote about why he climbed Everest, because it was there. You know, he didn't say that to sound badass. He said that because he was super annoyed by the question. But I think it's a pretty good question. Like, why would you climb Everest? What is that human urge that we feel to explore, to conquer, to be bigger than? There's some world that we want to, like, well, yeah, so there's some world out there that will finally make us happy, but I don't think it's out there. That said, I know that it's extremely uncomfortable to live in 78-degree heat with my exoskeleton. Oh, that's cool. I think I'm going to land my starship. I'm going to attempt to land my starship. Okay. And land the starship. And let's land the starship. And am I going to be up here forever? Let's just go ahead and land the starship. I want to... Oh, God. Meredith? I don't know if there's a way to land the starship. I might... Oh, initiating landing. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Landing sequence initiated. Restore point saved. I don't know what that means really, but I'm very excited about having initiated my landing sequence. I'm going to get some plutonium. My heat shield magically got fixed, which is cool. That's exciting. And I'm going to go over here and explore this little neck of my woods. What is in here? What is even happening in there? That's crazy. You know, there's still... People are always talking about how I got to get to the center of the galaxy, Meredith, but it's beautiful right here on... What is my... What have I named my planet in my mind? Right here on Rosamama S35. The greatest planet ever. I mean, sometimes... But part of me thinks, like, am I going to leave Rosamama S35 and then be like, oh my god, I miss Rosamama S35 so bad, and then I'm just going to go back, but having, like, wasted a ton of resources along the way? I don't know. I don't know. As you can probably hear, I am deeply conflicted about this whole thing. This whole thing being the overall, like, human experiment. Okay, can I... Is there a way I can just jump using my... Yeah. Okay. No, apparently not. Okay. I'd really like to get up onto there, because that is awesome. I mean, Meredith, what's fascinating is that there were clearly people here. You know? I mean, there's a history to this, to Rosamama S35, that I'm only beginning to glimpse. And because there are, like, 14 quintillion planets in this game, I am probably the only person who will ever explore this planet in a meaningful way. What's up there that's causing the shadow? Oh, beautiful sunset. Just gorgeous. You know? I really... where's the... How do I get up there? Oh, there's the little... There it is. Okay, yeah, but how do I... Now see, if you were me, how would you... I'm going to attempt to just jetpack up there, I guess? And no. That was uncomfortable. Temperature level stabilizing. Well, that's good. Oh, there's lots of stuff going on up there. I really want to explore this place, but I just have to figure out how to. I have no desire to fly my starship into space. Stop telling me how to do that. Okay. Alright, we're going to try to get up here. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. And I've done it. Wait. Oh, God. I need one of these Atlas Pass V1s in a bad way, but I don't exactly know how to make one. Now, what's over there? Well, we're not going to worry about that yet. Right now, we're going to go up to the top here to understand who were the people who came before me. That seems to me like a meaningful and interesting question. Who were these people who clearly did so much in this place, clearly cared about it? Let's see. Okay. Oh, you can call your starship over. That's cool. If only I had a bypass chip. I wonder if I can make one of those bypass chips in my multi-tool. Now, what if I want to install technology? No, I guess not. I know there's a way to do it, and I bet people in comments are telling me just how. But for now, I'm quite content to just explore this strange and cool place. Wow, wait, is that a starship? Meredith! That's a ship, isn't it? Isn't this a ship? What is happening? What? I'm talking to a Gek. The pilot clicks its beak to indicate that it's open to trading. It might also discuss the sale of its starship. Make an offer on the life form's starship. Well, what's the going rate for a starship? 306,000 units. I think I have like 22 units. Pulse engine, deflector shield, pulse cannon, launch thruster systems, and a beam impact. I mean, that's a cool starship that you got there, Gek, but I guess right now I'm feeling like I kind of dig my starship still. Like, but see, I'm getting drawn in, Meredith. I'm getting drawn in. I need a bypass chip now. Boy, what I wouldn't give for one of those bypass chips. Where are they floating around? Okay. So, oh wow. This is cool. It's just fascinating to think that there were people here on these 14 quintillion planets. And they all left these... I wonder if I can sell some gold. I feel like I might need that. Well, where's all my gold at? Platinum, plutonium, iron, zinc, gold. Oh, I can get a lot of units. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try to sell my gold, because I actually have no interest in gold. So now I have 40,000 units, which is enough to buy 1/9 of one spaceship. So that's pretty exciting. I like the exploring aspect of this game, because it reminds me a little bit of Urban Ruins. Before I lived on this planet, I used to live on Earth. And when I lived on Earth, I used to explore abandoned buildings in cities all around the American East Coast. Just gonna try to land gentle. Land gentle. Land gentle. Oh, nice job. Great stuff, Franklin. Okay, going back to my starship. I've explored this part of the world. I'm starting to feel an urgent desire to leave the world, but I'm also trying to consider, do I feel that desire because it is real, because it is from me, or do I feel that desire because I live in a culture that highly values exploration? Am I just going where the light is on, or is this me? It's so hard to tell the difference between you, your quote-unquote self, and the the world that you have emerged in, because you're not really separate from that. Like, we're so individualistic. We imagine that culture is somehow like a force acting upon us instead of part of us. Like, our worship of individualism has allowed us to sort of put aside the fact that you know, we are, to a great extent at least, instruments of culture rather than creators of it. And yet I can't separate those two urges in my mind. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to keep exploring this planet a little bit longer. It's a beautiful planet, and it also has, you know, a pretty good amount of plutonium for me to enjoy, and I do enjoy the collection of plutonium. And then I'm gonna, you know, and I also need to. I've got a lot of things I want to do on this planet. Maybe there's enough for me to do on this planet. Maybe I don't need to go, you know, traipsing about the galaxy. But then I think maybe I do. I'm so torn, as you can probably hear. Our planet has a lot of mushrooms and a lot of very small creatures running around that are about like the height of my waist. But there is something. Oh boy, I could not have landed my spaceship in a less convenient location. Oh boy, can I? Oh God, I feel that I have truly glimpsed the end of humanity. Oh God. Okay. All right. Can I board my spaceship? Oh yeah, I'm getting in. Whew, thank goodness. Okay, so we're gonna hit R2 to take off. Oh yeah. Okay. And then that was a cool interaction with a part of my world. Ooh, look at those gold deposits. I mean, I guess I could just mine gold all day and eventually get enough money to buy that starship. But do I even want that starship is my genuine question. Like, I'm not, I don't know. I don't know. As you can see, I am deeply conflicted about what the point of life is. And I truly think that you can't... If you make a bunch of decisions without thinking about what the point of life is, then really you're just a moth, right? You're just the moth that's walking or flying toward the flame. It's so easy to make the sort of the default choice, right? But the default choice is essentially acknowledging that you have no free will and that you are like any other animal, you know, a creature that's just doing things for the sake of doing them, you know, and surviving for the sake of surviving. That there is no why. There is, as I think it was Gertrude Stein who once said, there is no there there. If there's no there there, then what's even the point? On the other hand, that's a beautiful looking planet, and it might be slightly colder than, I'm going to memorize the name of this planet eventually, Rosamama S35. It just doesn't have that catchy of a name. Oh. Anyway, my existential crisis will continue next week as I continue to play No Man's Sky. Thank you for your input on what the point of life is. Also, what you think I should do here in this strange and beautiful world. Right now, I'm just being drawn to this planet, or possibly moon, or possibly this is part of my planet, like a moth to the proverbial flame. Thanks for watching. Best wishes.